Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays The Binding of Isaac, Afterbirth Plus. I don't know why that intro was so weird. Hey, didn't see you there, friends. Interesting start. Decent damage, okay rate of fire, good speed, great spacebar item, ACFY0FB6. So, honestly, especially getting, we shouldn't have used it like that, but you get the idea. Instead of getting, especially because we got, Stigmata in our first item room. We get a little bit extra damage, although our rate of fire is still a little bit not amazing. It's a tough run to mess up now, I think. Having said that, you know, it wouldn't be the first time we'd taken a pretty good run and made it garbage, and there's many things that could stand in our way here, but as is right now, I'm fairly pleased with this. And we'll go back and open that golden chest. We're not getting any charges for the nail here, which we want in order to access this, this room back here that could give us a bunch of consumables, but to be honest with you, I'm not sure we're going to be able to actually make that. Although if we can get one bomb, we can also access all the consumables anyway, I think. Okay, we get Blue Baby's Soul, or whatever that freaking trinket is called that I never use. We're not going to get a charge unless we get a battery, so that's a bummer. We're hoping for a bomb, all because I misused the nail by popping it immediately. You're gonna burn me like that? I Guppy's headed it instead of using it as if it was a red candle or something like that. And that's apparently gonna haunt me forever, depending on what we get from our boss here. Assuming we even beat the boss, but I think that is probably a fair assumption. It is also worth noting, what are we missing out on? I mean, a couple of bombs and 2 cents or something. But if we can get a bomb, we can also access not only that money, but a chance to get an arcade on the next floor by getting to 5 cents. And then the bomb, we crack into a Spirit Heart. The Spirit Heart gives us, we crack into the Tinted Rock. The Tinted Rock gives us a Small Rock. Small Rock gives me renewed confidence. Then all of a sudden, Stella's got her groove back, baby. I don't know what that means. All I know was a movie from like the late 1990s. I think maybe it's about a young lady whose beau cheated on her, and then she was like, oh, I'm in a funk. And then later she has sexual intercourse with a dude, and she goes, I'm not in a funk anymore. It's, she took a bit of the magic medicine and got her groove back. But I've never seen it. This could be its own, stream that we could do in the future here. It'd be called How NL Describes Movies He's Never Seen Before. Hey, the coat hanger. -5 to our tier delay. That's amazing. So now we've got still not great damage. I want to avoid, coming too far over the top there. We got good damage and a good rate of fire. Certainly a lot better than it was merely one floor ago, but got a long way to go before we go, it's the easiest run in human history. That being said, that combined with the nail is pretty good, and if our biggest problem was our, DPS, that's been sorted. Now, is that correct? Is our biggest problem our DPS? Honestly, I mean, it's hard to argue that it's not. Our health is actually like the perfect distribution that you want right now. I mean, of course, in an absurdist world, sure, give me 6 red hearts, 6 spirit hearts, or something like that, or give me 12 red hearts for now, so we can, make something happen there for the time being. But, within reason, a way to generate more HP while also having a lot of it to start with, or a decent amount to start with, is really good. So, it's not that our damage is bad, it's just that that's probably like the easiest avenue to improve our chances on this run. Last run, our HP became a problem by the end of it. I played a little, not amazingly. I think it's fair to say we found ourselves in a little bit of a tricky spot, picked up a little HP, and all of a sudden the run was golden. So, it's not that every run is gated by its DPS at all times. That's not what I'm trying to suggest, please God. Piercing shots. That's what we could use. Give me some piercing shots. Algiz is basically just fine. Decent selection of capital. I'm just going to leave so I don't have to fight those spiders, and then we'll get this sorted. You might be saying, hey, NL, you got Continuum. First off, how do you feel about it? Largely, I think that this item, I barely know it exists when I have it. When it does cool stuff, Spelunker's Hat is fine. When it does cool stuff, and you notice it, then that's awesome. That doesn't happen all that often. Secret room? No. Wow. Okay. We are going to go to our shop now because we can. I'll just try a random item. Oh, it's the Omega Penny. I can't resist the Omega Penny. All right, this run just got interesting. If you're going to be pissed... Oh, no, we did see it. Sorry, I thought we had X-ray vision, I guess. If you're going to be pissed about the Omega Penny, just like to remind you... Oh, my lord. Oh, my god. Just like to remind you that we gave up the nail for it. So an item you've seen 100 times in the past, well, probably, 400 times in the past, we're giving up for one of these season's hottest items. The other thing about Continuum is, I was going to say, why don't you just shoot in the opposite direction and shoot through the wall? Well, sorry, I don't possess the same kind of brain that you have. Nobel Prize winning physicist and logician, Stephen Hawking. I wish that I did, okay? I wish that I did, but I don't. I am a simple man. I see an enemy, I shoot in the direction of this enemy. That's the way I do it. That's the way America does it, and it's worked out pretty well so far. Torn Photo is great. Makes up for the Tears downgrade, and honestly, with Curse of the Blind, I'm actually completely happy with the fact that we don't have to feel that pressure to pay for something right now. So, honestly, this is one of the rare floors in Isaac that you can encounter that actually made our run, like, a lot worse. I'd like to think it made it a little bit more, entertaining, at least. Here we go, Stephen Hawking brain. His hands are never cold. He's got Stephen Hawking brain. And he'll tease you, and he'll please you. Anyway, like, that's Betty Davis eyes. I'd like to think that the run got more entertaining as a result of the Omega Penny pickup. First off, it's just a great sentence. We almost made it there. It's just a great sentence to say, Omega Penny pickup. But then, like, secondly, simultaneously at the same time, it's it's an engaging and dynamic item for the 21st century lifestyle, no doubt about it. So I think you crack these, and then you use the Omega... It's because I was thinking we could make our own golden chests by doing this, I don't really want to do that, because in making our own golden chests, we need more keys. So I think what we want to do is... wait to see what we get here. Okay. I want to crack into this, because these chests could become items after we use this, if this works. Which it did. So we got, no, the other chest didn't become anything. It's only if it has an item in it that it becomes something, I guess. So we would like to grab this, and then open this. Give it a sec here. Okay, that's good. I'm gonna crack it and open it again. It should have the same thing, I suppose. Yeah, so it was worth 1 penny to do so. If we walk in and out, this thing's still here. What that means is that, I mean, we don't get any benefit out of having another Head of the Keeper, but if the opportunity presents itself, it may make sense, and I'm really like, I think that if you didn't put in the time to learn about how to use Omega Penny, the Isaac community is going to leave you behind. Because honestly, I think that this item is like, it has the potential to be one of the most fun and also very strong as far as, Afterbirth Plus items go. But anyway, I digress. It's an infested pill. I don't really feel the need to double a bunch of infested pills, so we're just going to use as many as we can here. So I'm just trying out a technique here. My idea for this technique is that we have a 50% chance to get another item after picking up that pedestal, unless the pedestal disappears, which it may. But the good thing is we don't have to invest without knowing. We'll find out. Also, an item room might be a more valuable place to use this, admittedly. So I'm actually glad we get a little bit of time to wait and see. See, like, the Yum Heart is very not good for us in our present situation. So right now, unless we can drag a battery charge in, I think our shrewdest move, okay, I think our shrewdest move is we come back here and we try that strat. And if it doesn't, like, if the pedestal disappears, then that's fine. If it doesn't give us a doubled item, if instead it just gives us a penny, that's the roll of the dice, It totally works. So then what do? You don't take sack of pennies. Instead, you get a 50% chance to get another item out of that. as you can see. I don't know why I put on an accent for that comment, but as you can see, our plan is coming to fruition here. Maybe that's why I said it, because, you know, it just feels like the right accent for a plan coming to fruition. I'm not saying that it's a villainous accent. That would be ignorant. All I'm saying is that that accent sounds like a man who has a plan and has followed it. And there ain't nothing wrong with that. Got a little bit of money back. We're going to get a lot of money. We have Head of the Keeper now, so money is no object. Now that's an accent of a man who says, they want a man who says money is no object, they'll be like, I'll show you, Maurice. Money is no object. See? We've all got voices that represent different things. Like if I said, hey, can you do an impression of a guy who's not happy with a sandwich that he just bought from a grocery store? You'd be like, hey, Maurice, the sandwich. What's up, buddy? I asked for Dijon mustard. You gave me some yellow mustard. What do I look like, a neophyte? I'm the CEO of Samsung, and see, you made an assumption about this man. That he was not a high-ranking business professional because he's unhappy about a sandwich, or perhaps even just on the content of his accent. And that was very ignorant of you. That's a Mr. Park Chan-wook. He's the CEO of Samsung. He also lives in the Lower East Side, and routinely he and Robert go buy sandwiches from the local deli together. The more you know. Now, if you could just die here, that would be like, why are you taking so long? Like, this is not necessary. It's actually just laborious. Like, what you're doing is not sensible here. The amount of damage you took, I mean, you just really dislike yourself? Is that the whole thing? I sometimes find myself wondering, you know, are the enemies in Isaac, hold up. I will pay for this book, and then I will try to double it. Why? I want to. Ooh, Happy learned to putt and also double a completely useless card. Well, yeah, actually, now that's a good point. Why try to double it? Give me a battery charge. All right, well, didn't do. I was hoping maybe that would contribute to Bookworm, I suppose. Let's go crack into this. But are the enemies in Isaac collectivist or are they individualist? You know, and the idea there is, you know, if you're collectivist, the enemies should throw themselves at us at all opportunities, because then they're doing what's best for the, you know, the society. That's a tough one. I think you try this. God damn it. Okay, fine. We will go get Sack of Pennies, even though it's going to take a little while here. If they're individualistic, they should never want to take contact damage that hurts them. I think they must be, like, somewhere in the middle. I mean, obviously, this is a ridiculous conversation we're having in the first place. We're talking about, you know, pre-programmed AI in a video game. It's not ridiculous to talk about the nature of AI, but it is ridiculous to talk about the nature of AI when it ain't really AI, you know? It's just written logic as opposed to, you know, natural or more holistic or organic learning. But you get what I'm saying in this situation. I hope you get what I'm saying. What I'm trying to say is, I don't understand. Like, does the Dark One care that because he did one hard to me, the rest of his buddies are going to have an easier life? Or is he like, man, I wish I just lived for 10 extra seconds to you know, taste the fruit of, you know, metabolic processes? I don't know. I don't have an answer to that question, to be honest with you. And it's probably a question that's up its own ass in the first place. Sometimes people will ask questions like that and then be like, I like thinking about things like that. I mean, it's not that I dislike thinking about things like that. I'm just more like, I don't want to waste human mental capital on a discussion like that really is just to test the ins and outs of your own rhetoric. I have little patience for it. This is the voice of a man who has little patience. I ain't got time for this. One day these micro impressions are gonna work, dude. They're gonna take the fucking world by storm, I'm telling you. Hey, ease up with that damage. Here's the voice of a man who wants you to ease up with that damage. Hey, ease up with that. Okay, that's getting a little ridiculous. See, we're having a little bit of a problem with our DPS here. So you're having trouble. Wait, let me try that again. Having trouble with your DPS. It's giving you the blues. Got a low damage and tier stat. What a snooze. I don't know why whenever I do dirty deeds done dirt cheap by AC/DC, or ACTA, because I like to call them, it always becomes TNT at the end of it. Ooh, Crystal Ball. Not bad. A Justice card. Why do we call it a Justice card? Because after you use it, it's, what did you get from it? A Justice. Boo, get off the stage. Here's my impression of a man just getting... No, don't do an impression of a man just getting off the stage, please, God. All right, so, I mean, I think I've learned my lesson, at least for this episode. There's not... I mean, we could have gotten, like, another, 15 cents on a duplicate there, but I don't think there's any reason to doubling this except to get another play on the crystal ball. So I'd rather actually just save the charge. I don't really care about getting another play on the crystal ball. What's your problem, Tomo? You want me to get another play on the crystal ball? What am I going to use that for, buddy? Don't be ridiculous. Alright, so the shop kind of sucked, which is a bummer, because that's like a really good avenue to use the Omega Penny. But just because you have the opportunity doesn't mean it works out, and just because you don't have many opportunities there doesn't mean it's the wrong decision. You know, we could maybe double up some red chests or something, or turn all our red chests into garbage. We are still in a weird spot. Yeah, we definitely want to check this. We are still in a weird spot when it comes to our HP. Ever since we got rid of the nail, it's put the rest of this run into question for sure. So I think, yeah, leave the consumables on the ground. I'm thinking, hey, buddy, what's up here? It's our luck stat, 0.38. All right, I'm going to play you, and I'm going to blow you up. I'm going to be a little ballsy here. I think this is important, to be honest with you. I think this is a good play. Yeah, okay. So we want science. Do we want to double HP, or do we want to get a random item out of it? I think we'll want to get a random item out of it. So we'll do that, then double. That's fine. At least we tried to take it first. Or at least we took the HP first. Otherwise, we would have lost it. Science, I was hoping for another, like, deal with the devil item if possible, but that arcade still worked out amazingly for us. So Continuum plus, those little horn tiers seems like it could lead to some good things happening, but I don't necessarily know that that's the case. See, most of them are just, flying by before doing any damage whatsoever, so that's not really feeling too good so far. We are going to go to the curse room. Yeah, having some red hearts helps me out there. What do we got in here? Yeah, okay. Probably use my Emperor card to teleport out of there. I mean, to be honest with you, we're very unlikely to make it to the boss rush, so it's extremely secondary for me right now. Yeah, it's a bad situation. I put myself in there. This run, actually, I would say we have probably like an 85% chance of winning if I'm just, free-balling in terms of our probabilities here. It's not a bad percentage chance, I think we're more likely to win than to lose. However, it would help if we stopped standing still, I guess, while these enemies charged us down. We really need DPS, like, ASAP. We need some DPS ASAP. Would help me out a great DEAL. If you could just, like, give me something here, please. We're already about 4.5 minutes behind schedule, so we're not really killing it in that department. Just in case you're wondering, you're like, why does NL always complain about these runs? I don't. I really don't. This one I will, though, because are you kidding? Are you looking at it? Like, we're about, like, 40% slower than we are on an average run. And I ain't talking about speed. I'm talking about, the rate at which we're killing these rooms and being able to progress. Okay, that's useful. So there is a case to be made. You got little Chad coming out of here. You pick up little Chad, and then you get a 50% chance to get another item. Or, we could also, I mean, we can actually do both because the deal with the devil, if it shows up, we'll use our innate charge, and then we can use our battery charge that's on the outside right now to give us a chance to do the little Chad play. But we can also double the items on a deal with the devil, whether before taking them or after. I think it gives you that chance. Even if the item is not on a pedestal, I think it gives you that chance, so. Good work, but also be careful. That was actually a decent fight. Alright, next floor, good shops, please. Like, we can get so much out of a good shop with this much money and a crooked penny. We did get a deal. Alright, so we're gonna peep this. It's 2 Guppy items, and we already... Did we take a Guppy item? Wait a minute. I think we have not. You take them both. I mean, that's the way she fucking goes. You take this, you double it. Oh. Now we're looking for Guppy in all the right places. So what do? Well, you grab this Eternal Heart. That's important. You come in here. You open. You open. These should not be doubled. They don't do anything for us, right? I figured why not try. And it did work, but we didn't want to double anything else anyway. So we're going to get out of this floor. We're in a very, very delicate spot here. A bed is actually kind of nice. Although we can't take advantage of it right at the present moment, I think. It's a dirty room. Red chest, please. Ooh, it's a regular old chest. All right. Well, we're in a strange position. I actually feel way less confident right now than I ever would have thought plausible. So why do I keep taking this shitty crooked penny item? The answer is it's not shitty, and you take that back. What would our run look like if we didn't take crooked penny, aka omega penny? Largely, I think it would look very similar. The exception would be we'd have a lot of spirit hearts. Does that make the run better? Yeah, it does. It certainly makes it much more likely that we live. Makes us feel more secure right now, but is our DPS much improved? Nah, dude, I don't think so. Okay, also, like, this is damage that is unacceptable. Don't be an idiot here. We've thrown a lot of our life away. I can't believe, though, we still have the same fucking DPS that we had like 3 or 4 floors ago, dude. Let me out of here. Okay, don't freak out. We're getting close. I mean, one part of this is we do have Guppy's collar, so there's a chance for us to come back if we die. I would prefer not to, though. There's a very clutch piercing shot. As of right now, though, we're living on borrowed time. Alges, Burkano. It's okay. There we go. That's actually, like, exactly what I'm looking for. Dude, I'm so mind-flooded by these turrets right now. All I'm trying to do is stand in a safe place. The enemies are colluding so fucking hard to keep me mind-flooded. We've made it. Hierophant? Lovers. Okay, pop it down. No greed. Okay. Fuck this, dude. We are buying. This is our moment. This is not being duplicated. Oh, thank God. All right. Made some progress here at the very least. Blow these guys up. Grab that. We don't need the key. You know what? Any chance we could snag a little extra luck upgrade out of this? Yes. Yes, we did. This is a hellish situation we find ourselves in here, but, you know, we've secured life for slightly longer. We also countered Curse of Darkness, which I think was like, you know, maybe 25% of what my problem was here earlier. I very nearly walked on that. And no, it's a tough one, because I knew if I walked on that, it was like the audience is 0% on your side at that point. They're like, you deserve to die. Right now, I've probably still got some holdouts. Some people that are like, NL, this run's being a little shitty. You're not getting any DPS. Crooked Penny's not giving you 100% efficiency, although it's been alright. Like, you're in a bit of a rough spot. And it's not all by thine own hand, you know? As soon as you walk on that spike, it's gonna be like, oh, fuck this guy. What an idiot. And you're not wrong. You're not wrong. That's what burns me up the most. That's what burns me up the most. Piercing shot, please. Like, the science tier is just infuriating, dude. If I could get it, like, once every 10th tier. That's something. It feels like it's, like, once every 30th tier right now. If it lands, it's gonna shit on them. It's gonna shit on them so hard. So you find yourself at, oh, Algis, please. Bricano, again. It's an interesting situation, actually, because I really do want to go to the curse room. However, I cannot, in good conscience, do so. No, well, and also it would probably kill me. So there is that, but it feels like we're so close to making something go here. Like there's a win hidden within this run somewhere. All we're trying to do is make it come out. So what makes it come out right now? Well, we could play with its balls. That might help. But apart from that, go pick up a Cosmo magazine or something like that. Imagine my surprise. Searching through the digital TV guide, see a show, Cosmos. I love the original. I'm surprised they didn't call it Cosmo 2. Oh, we should have doubled that pedestal. Well, that's not necessarily true. Because we're almost done with this floor, it might have been best to hold on to this for a deal with the devil. 1 second, there's a great joke there. See a show? Cosmos. Well, I'm going to watch that. I can't believe they made a sequel to the original magazine that I like so much. Went with the alien style of naming. There we go, curved horn. That's pretty good. Then I turn it on, and some nerd's trying to talk about things that are definitely not 60 ways to please your man. So to start the universe, first you have to bake an apple pie. First you have to create the universe. It's sick, dude. Yeah, whatever. All I want to know is what are this summer's hottest beauty tips to please my man. See, the joke is that Cosmo is a female-oriented magazine publication in the United States of America and other parts of the world, I assume, as well. You know what? I want access to this golden chest above all else. You're gonna do this for me. We're gonna make this happen. That Cosmos joke is not that bad. It's not as bad as my delivery was. The curse room it haunts me from across the map. The specter of Guppy hangs overhead. I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Tomo. 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 I know there's a second secret room. I kind of like my odds right there better. And so far so good. Fuck it, you know what? Now let's go to the... Oh, but we're gonna fight Mom on, like, 0 HP? No, this is the right call. Hey, Tomo, what's up, buddy? I am sorry I shouted, okay? Is that what... Did it wake you up? This isn't even the Mom fight! Oh my god, I'm so mind-flooded. I thought we were a floor deeper than we were. Because here's the... I didn't forget what floor we were on. My brain did a very simple shorthand that almost always works when you play Isaac. It says you're 26 minutes into the run, and you haven't... fought Mom yet. Who's the next boss? The human mind goes, obviously it's gotta be Mom. Apparently not. Dad's lost coin. We turned the lucky coin into an unlucky coin. At least we got a range upgrade. Okay. Hey Tomo, there you go. Escape, buddy. Escape. Escape from this shitty run while you still got a chance. You know what though? We out here grinding. And I respect that. I respect that in myself, and that's a big one! Sorry, Ruka, I didn't mean. I elbowed his little box up here, but... we get one bomb. It gives us unlimited bombs and so much upward momentum. This is actually a that room by itself could win us this run. And I mean that with 100% sincerity. It's the first time I've ever said anything in my whole life I actually believe in 100%. That room's gonna save us. Maybe it's gonna be the one that saves me. It's my wonder wall. My wonder wall. There we go. Single bomb. You just did it. We will now win this run. I almost took that bad trip pill just to show that we would win it. That would be a stupid idea. Okay, so how do you do it? It's very simple. Okay, that was, I mean, not a great start, but either way, it worked. Oh my god, it paid out with 4 in a row. That's how it wins you the run, right there. Then we get a little Guppy's head action over here. Perthrow's pretty good. Bob's brain, I'll take it because I got no choice. I do have a choice, but I'm going to take it anyway. You know why? Because we need DPS. Even with Curved Horn, we need DPS. So I'm going to be using this bomb, this golden bomb, to accomplish, like, whatever I can fucking do, basically. It's another special room over here, it seems. Or not, so we'll just crack that. Alright, now it's time to think. Now that we've gotten a new lease on life here, we did come pretty close to death. How do we use Crooked Penny to create a win? Most likely scenario. Well, I was really hoping that was going to be an opportunity right there, but sadly, no. It's still like, okay, we got a good deal with the Devil Chance here, but this still sort of feels like one of those runs that it's going to take forever to get off the ground, and then once it's up in the air, you're going to be there in no time, right? Like, we're going to get, we're going to start balling out of control in, like, no time flat. You're kidding me. That missed? It endlessly misses? No matter, one way or another, your ashes will scatter to the earth. So I'm not even going to take all this money here. Like, our donation machine is already tapped out, and we're good by all conceivable financial metrics, except, you know, the expression that time is money, which is really burning me up right now because we're running out of time. I mean, I could do this run for the next 90 minutes, but I would prefer not to, if given the opportunity. Honestly, we need HP more than we need, like, another 10% deal with the Devil Chance, or whatever it gives you, so I will play this guy, and, you know, the Compass is a gorgeous selection as well. Thank you so much for your help. And then, again, we should have doubled it. Okay, I got in my own brain there. That's stupid. We've misused a lot of... Not done yet. We've misused a lot of Crooked Penny plays. There's no reason while the pedestal is there that you shouldn't take advantage of it, but let's make up for it right now. That's me asking RNGesus. Pokeball is bad. So you pick it up, put it back down, re-roll it. Rotten Baby is great. I want 2 Rotten Babies. They will never give me the keys to the kingdom, and I've got to accept that. What was the actual smart play there? You take 1 Rotten Baby, re-roll it into something else, but I wanted our second item to also be Rotten Baby because it's a great item. Fucking sue me, okay? I'm making risky plays, and I'm doing it because this is a risky business right now. We are doing this. Well, we don't really want these, to be honest with you, so we're putting a bomb down. Then we are doing this. But first we're going to buy that, because, like, I mean, come on. Immunity to curses. We are doing this. Trinket Smelter. We don't really want to double it. Tomo, you want back in? Now's not the fucking time. Oh, my lord. Tomo, welcome back. I'm your father. I'm here to tell you one important thing about life. It's a cruel bitch. All you want is, you know, oh, Jesus. Double Pandora's box and sack of sacks, and it's just takes every fucking thing it can get from you. And then it spits out the husk and says, "You got a toothpick? It seems I got some of your soul stuck in my teeth." Don't ever let him get you down, Tomo. You find your own private Idaho and you just go for it, buddy. I'm being a little melodramatic, but those 2 failed plays in a row, oh, they got me. They got me where it counts. At the same time, we got a good chance of a deal with the devil here. Good chance of a deal with the devil is a good chance of Guppy. Got a secret room. We still got golden bombs. Not great against Mom, but they exist against Mom. As does Bob's Brain. We could land that. It's not a meaningless amount of damage. Yeah, we're a little slow to be making that, you know, cross-foot dodge in this today's economy, you know? Yeah, that's gonna continue to hurt. Man, remember when we had the opportunity to get a Rotten baby? We've done it. Okay, deal with the devil. Merciful, sweet Edmund. Give me this deal. He's done it. I figured we'd hedge our bets. We might have a Krampus fight in here or something. We did not have a Krampus fight in here. Oh, you know what? Please take my Eternal Heart. He's done it again. What's the play here? Empty Vessel, my dude. Get the ability to... Ooh. Get the ability to fly. Also, get permanent Polaroid invincibility working for you. He's giving me Potato Peeler. Of all the items, Potato Peeler? Surely, you jest. So we're still not Guppy, but we can fly. It's a start. It's a start, Ruka. Give me your cat energy. Cats have all the luck in the world, man. Always landing on their feet. That's not luck. That's actually kinematics. You know what, nerd? I don't give nerds permission to watch my videos. You're committing a cybercrime right now. That's a joke. I only lampshade that with "it's a joke" because I have read YouTube comments. Sometimes people take things seriously you wouldn't expect to be taken seriously. I mean, I'd love to double this. We're not going to get that. Oh, okay. Good place to stand. We're not going to get that chance, but, dude, we're Guppy now, so that's awesome. I'm happy about that. We should go back for the key. We're not in a position where we're just like, yeah, let's ignore keys. That seems like a good time. We will get to that position, hopefully, but we're not in that position yet. To be honest with you, if I'm being 100% honest, and honesty is important, we actually, like, are not destroying, really, from a damage standpoint still. Despite Curved Horn and Guppy, I mean, I'm playing a little sloppy as well, it's fair to suggest, but despite Curved Horn and Guppy, this run's got a lot of room to grow in the damage department. I would love to be there to see it happen. So our run is good now. In fact, it's quite good as a result of the Guppy pickup, but you know, you see Guppy, you see Curved Horn, and you go, oh, it's an easy win. It should be an easy win. Whether or not it will be an easy win depends on, well, our play at this point. We can win this run with suboptimal play because we've got above average everything else. Well, I don't know. I actually think that, like, from a DPS standpoint, we're still probably at, like, average or maybe even slightly below average damage. As ridiculous as that might seem. The flies might work it a little towards the other direction, though. It's very wild to be on the Womb 1 and have 0% chance of fighting Hush. You know what? We got enough luck. We could try this. And then, like, double Spirit Hearts or something. Although, I don't know. Okay, you know what? I'm going to play until I get down to 50 cents because you're annoying me with all your truisms and your fortunes and your etc. etceteras. So much for having a 2.38 luck stat. Dude at the dealership told me that was pretty good. Alright, I don't know what hurt you there, but I'm sorry. We find ourselves fighting a boss I'm not the most thrilled with, but honestly, that was a really nice hit. Fairly lucky that Bob's Brain was ready to go there, but got the job done, certainly. Oh my god, they gave me a magic mush. Take it. Duplicate it. Give it away. Why give it away? We want the... Well, I guess we want Empty Vessel. I was going to say we want the ability to fly, but we want the Empty Vessel invincibility because we already have the ability to fly because we're Guppy. Okay. So the Magic Mush pickup, now our damage is 11. And I know what you're going to say. I can see it written all over your faces already. If one item can change your run this much, your run probably wasn't that bad to begin with. I disagree. If that item doubles your damage, I think that that's an exception to the rule. And certainly, I feel a lot better about our run now that You know, each one of our flies is doing 23 damage. So what's our plan for success now? You want me to get back the man with the plan voice? You see, I am not the man with the plan. I am the man with the plan voice. Basically, make it down to the chest, make a fucking fool of yourself with Crooked Penny, and erase the rest of this run from your memory using a neuralizer from the Men in Black series. We do have to live long enough to do this. Give me more cat luck, Ruka. You did a pretty good job on Magic Mush. We do have to live long enough to do this. But I think... I mean, obviously, as compared to where this run was 3 floors ago, we're in, like, a fucking world of happiness, to be honest with you. Like, this is so much better than I ever thought the run would get. So, I'm pretty happy with the way things turned out here. I don't think we played very well, and you know what? I think this is a little bit of a wake-up call. No items, dude. I mean that sincerely. Like, I think I played badly, and I'm not gonna say, like, oh, we won, so we made no mistakes. You know, it's not the kind of player I want to be. Even if it sometimes is probably the player I want to, or the player I am. You know, we gotta fight back against bad habits like that. So I'm gonna treat a lot of this run as a learning experience, and what's the learning experience? Effectively, like, don't play so bad, because one of these days you're gonna get a run that's 10% worse than this one, and it's gonna fucking ruin you. What happened to this bomb? Oh, a continuum shot hit it. I see. I see. Mysteries become revealed in good time. Just trying to find the quickest path we can take to the boss room. And probably going to the room that's directly adjacent to it. Seems like it's worked out for me in the past. Second secret room. Slightly more to the right, second secret room. There we go. Yeah, that's pretty good. Alright, we could have tried to double it, but I want to get into some shenanigans down here. Once we get down to the chest. I want to double. I won't be happy unless I get at least 3 doubles on that first room. What are the odds? Getting 3 doubles in a row? My math is correct. 1 in 8. 12.5%. No, I'm not going to the Void yet. I will go to the Void if you present it to me after the Blue Baby fight. You're asking me to, hey, you want to do a harder floor that's less fun, has a more bullshit final boss, and doesn't give you any items until after you beat the bosses? Nah, I ain't about that lifestyle. So, we will take the soul. We'll take this, use it. I guess we'll take this because we never want to see it again. And then we do, oh god. Well, in hindsight, we probably didn't need to take Eve's Mascara. However, our flies are going to be happy we did. Our rate of fire is going to suffer. It's not like it's the end of the world there. But the doubles, dude. Early on, we were getting some decent doubles done dirt fucking cheap. But now, no such luck. So what's the Rubbert of Eve's Mascara? It's been a while since we deliberately took it. Eve's Mascara doubles your damage and halves your rate of fire. It's good if you're already, like, at the tier cap, basically. Oh, there we go. Got panic power out of it. An item I still don't really understand is what I mean to say, but it's good, yeah, if you can't get any more tiers upgrade anyway, or maybe you've got a bunch of tiers upgrade pills that you're sitting on, but most of the time it's actually a bad pickup, but at least I think it's a bad pickup. I've had enough runs where I'm like, you know, going from 2 damage to 4 damage, or sorry, going from 4 damage, wait, no, going from 2 damage to 4 damage, but also, unfortunately, going from like 15 rate of fire to 30, that's gonna crush your run. But I guess it's just, if your run is shitty, it's probably just gonna make it shittier. If your run is good, it's probably just not going to do too much of anything. So, it tends to make it a relatively low priority pick, but well, in the end, this run worked out. It wasn't necessarily pretty, like, at any point. We got it done. Omega Penny, you let me down a little bit, but that's all right. For now, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. And, of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.